Hi, my name is Prasanjit and I work for BMC Atrium Orchestrator product. Welcome to another part of the video series on installing CS certificates within BAO. In the previous video, we installed the signed certificates in CDP. Now let's proceed further with the HACDP component. This is my HACDP server. I have already taken the backup of the existing keystore and trust store file. Now let's start by stopping the HACDP service. Now go to the HACDP Tomcat conf directory and delete the existing keystore file. Then we'll open the command prompt and run the following command to generate a new keystore. Provide the certificate details. Our new keystore file is now created. Next, we'll generate the certificate signing request for the HACDP server. Run the following command. The certificate signing request is now ready. Submit this to your certificate authority to generate the CA signed certificates. For the purpose of this video, I have already generated the HACDP signed certificates. Let's copy these certificates to the HACDP's Tomcat conf directory. Additionally, also copy the CDP and repositories server certificate. Now, let's import the HACDP certificate chain into the .keystore file. For this, run the following command. Enter the password and type in yes to trust the certificate. The certificate chain has now been added to the keystore. Next, we need to add the HACDP root CS certificate into the JVM instances trust store. That is the CAcert and JSSC CAcerts file. For this, run the following command. As you can see, we are adding the root CS certificate into CAcerts. The certificate has been added. Next, we need to add the same certificate to the other trust store, which is JSSC CAcerts. Type in yes, and the certificate has been added. Now, since HACDP also acts as a client for both repository and CDP, those certificates must also be added to the HACDP's trust store. Let's start by adding the repository certificate into the CAcert trust store. Now add the same certificate in JSSC CAcerts. The repository certificate has been added to both the trust store. Now let's repeat the same process for CDP certificate. We'll first add the CDP certificate to CAcerts. Now we'll add the same certificate to JSSC CAcerts. With this, the certificate has been successfully added to the trust store. Next, we need to re-register the HACDP agent before we can start the service. For that, let's go to the ASSO console and delete the existing agent file. Next, go to the Tomcat and delete the ATSSO agents folder. Now run the agent re-registration command. The process is now completed. Let's start the HACDP service. Now allow few minutes for all the HACDP components to come online. Now let's go back to the SSO console. As you can see, the agent has been deployed and it's in running state. Let's go to the HACDP URL. As you can see, we are not presented with a self-signed warning, and our connection is also encrypted and using the CA signed certificate.